Hello children, this is 5th standard maths. Chapter name is Money and in Everyday Life. Now exercise 10.1 story sums now. First one, the cost of pair of sunglasses is rupees 145 and 50 paisa. 145 rupees 50 paisa. Find the cost of 44 such pairs of sunglasses. Now here the cost of a pair of sunglasses rupees 145 rupees 50 paisa. So statement is the cost of a pair of sunglasses is. So it is given in the question. It is related to rupees 145 rupees 50 paisa. Find the cost of 44 such pair of sunglasses. Therefore, cost of 44 pairs of sunglasses that we have to find. So this is division or multiplication of sum. Cost of one pair is 145.50. Cost of 44 means it is a multiplication sums. With the help of cross multiplication also we can find. For one pair cost is 145. For 44 how much? So for okay, so here it is related to for cost of one pair of glasses rupees 145.50. For 44 glasses how much? Cross multiplication means 145 into 44 we have to multiply. So 145.50 into 44. 4 zeros are 0, 4 5s are 20, so 0 2 carry, 4 5s are 20 plus 2 22, 2 carry, 4 5s are 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 5 is 8 and 4 1s are 4 plus 1 is 5. Then again same number will repeat, no, 0 0 2 8 5. So total is here 0 0 2 10 9 means 4 6. After one number, after two number decimal point from right side. Okay, we have to read from right side. So after two number decimal point, so in your answer also after two number decimal point 1 2. Also after two number decimal point, answer is 6402 rupees, 6402 rupees. Now next question. The school uniform shop bought 45 meter of cloth costing rupees 55 rupees 25 paisa. Okay, per meter. So cost this is for per meter. For 1 meter cost is 55 rupees 25 paisa. Total cloth brought is 45 meter. So we have to find. So this is also multiplication sum. For 1 meter this is the amount. For 45 how much mean? Multiplication sum. By reading only itself we can understand it is a multiplication or division sum. Per meter find the amount spent. So with the help of cross multiplication also we can try. So cloth for 1 meter cloth cost is how much? 55 rupees 25 paisa. So total 45 meter of cloth we have. What is the rate? Cross multiplication means this is a multiplication sum. Now cost of 1 meter of cloth, it is given in the question, rupees 55.25. Okay, then cost of 45 meter of cloth that we have to find. Cost of multiplication, no? So 45 into 55.25. 5 5s are 25 means 2 carry, 5 4s are 20 plus 2 22, 55.25. So here 45 into 55.25 multiply, or we can multiply 55.25 into 45. So answer is 248625. So here after 1, after 2 number decimal point. So in your answer also after 2 number decimal point. So okay, after 2 digit decimal point. So after 2 digit decimal point, value is 2486.25 paise, rupees 2486 rupees and 25 paise. Now next is here annual salary of a worker in a factory is 1,36,146 rupees. Okay, 00 means paise. Find her monthly salary. So annual salary of a worker in a factory is rupees 12. So here annual means 12 months. So we can write annual salary of a worker. So how much? Rupees 1,36,146 rupees. 1,36,146, that is given in the question. Therefore monthly salary. So we know 12 month salary is 1,36,146. So 1 month monthly salary is how much? So this is month, this is rupees salary. So 1 into cross multiplication means 1 into the is 1,36,146 by 12. So divided with the 12, we can directly try here. 12 ones are 12 ones are 12, 12 ones are 12, 1 carry, again 16 here. So nearer is 12 ones are 12, 12 means 4 remainder. So 41, 41 means nearest 12 3s are 36, 36 means 36 minus 40 means 4 plus 1 5, 54. Now together is 54. 12 how much? 12 4s are 48. 48 minus 54 means 666 next. Now 12 5s are 60. So 1000. Okay, 12 and 136,146. 12 ones are 12. Minus means 1 carry. So 6. 12 ones are 12. Minus means 4. Then 1. 12. 3s are 36. So here 5 and 4. 54. 54 plus 12 4s are 48. Minus means 5. And if we extend 6 carry 5. So answer is 1134.5. We can stop it here with 0.5. So rupees 11,345 rupees 50 paisa. So decimal point means we can continue. So 11,345 rupees 50 paisa is answer. Next question, fifth one. A car travels 448 km in rupees 224 worth of petrol. So 224 worth of petrol, a car travel 448 km. How far does it go in rupees 1? For 1 rupees, how far it does go? So to 224 rupees petrol worth of petrol, the car travel 448 km. For 1 rupees, how much? That we have to find. So here sentence can be found. Number of kilometer a car travel in rupees 224. Okay. Number of kilometer a car travel in rupees 224. So what is a kilometer? 448 kilometer. So it is related to kilometers. We can write top or in each answer. Then next is number of kilometer a car travel in rupees 1. So in 224 rupees 448 kilometer reached. So 1 rupees how much? That we have to find. Now here with the help of cross multiplication we can find this as a 224 rupees a car travel distance covered is 448 kilometer. 224 rupees a car can cover 448 kilometer distance. For 1 rupee Cost of petrol, how much? 224 rupees cost of petrol. A car can travel 448 kilometer. For 1 rupee cost of petrol, how much? Cross multiplication means 1 into 448. 1 into 448 divided by 224. So here 448 by 224. We can divide or we can reduce the value. Division, we can directly divide or we can reduce the value. Last number is 8, unit number is 8, and here also 4. Even numbers means it will multiply with 2 ones are tables or divide with 2 ones are tables. So 2 ones are 2. When you are cancelling or reducing value, both the numerator and denominator should be multiplied with the same tables. Okay. So here both we can cancel 2. Here also 8 ones place. Here also 4. Even numbers means it will divide with 2 ones are tables. 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. This is cancelled. Again opposed with the same number. 2 twos are 4. 2 twos are 4. 2 fours are 8. So both are cancelled with 2 ones are table. Now check the again ones place number, unit place number. This is 4. This is 2. So even numbers means again it will divide with 2 ones are tables. So 2 fives are 10. So 1 carry 12. 2 6 are 12. Okay, that is cancel. So here also we have to cancel with 2 ones are tables. 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. Okay, and 56 and 112. Okay, so here this is cancelled and this is cancelled, and here also now 2 and 6. 2 and 6 means your unit place number 2 and 6 means both will multiply with 2 ones are tables. 2 twos are 4, 1 carry, 2 eights are 60 and go up. 2 fives are 10 here, 1 remainder, 2 sixes are 12, and 56 and 28. 28 ones are 28, 28 twos are 56. So answer is 2 rupees. 28 ones are 28, 2. So answer is 2 kilometers. 2 kilometer, or directly you can divide 224 divisor and 448 dividend and divisor. You can directly divide it or simplify with the reducing value. Next is rupees 210.50 paisa worth of cloth is required to stitch one shirt. Okay, to stitch one shirt, the cost is rupees 210 rupees 50 paisa worth of cloth is required. Okay, find the cost of cloth required to stitch 25 shirts. For to stitch one shirt, 210 rupees 50 paisas cloth is required. To stitch 25 shirt, how much that we have to find. So here cost of cloth is required to stitch one shirt. So that is given in the question. How much? How much? 210 rupees 50 paisa. Okay, rupees here. Cost of cloth is required to stitch 24 shirts. So here the main important point is shirt and rupees. So 210 rupees 50 paisa is required to stitch one shirt. To stitch 25 shirt, how much? Cross multiplication means multiplication sum. So 21 into 21.50 into 25, that we have to multiply. 210.5 210.50 into 25, that we have to multiply. Okay, multiply. So here 0, 5, and here addition after multiplying with the 5 into each number and 2 into each number. 5, 2 plus 0 is 2, 5 plus 1 is 6, and 0 plus 2 is 2, 1 plus 4 is 5. 526250 decimal. After 2 number decimal point is given from right side, means after 2 number decimal point. So after 2 number decimal point 2. So answer is 5262 rupees. 5262 62 rupees 50 paisa. Next, seventh question. A fountain pen can be filled 25 times from a small bottle of ink costing rupees 6 rupees 50 paisa. Find the cost of the ink that can be filled at one time in the fountain pen. So here cost of a ink bottle. So cost of one ink bottle is bottle of ink costing is 6. For one ink bottle, in one ink bottle a pen can 25 times of yes, one ink bottle 25 times we can fill a ink in one pen, ball pen. Okay, in with the one ink bottle, small ink bottle, 25 times we can fill the ink. So here what we have to find the cost of ink that can be filled at one times. So cost of a ink bottle is 25 rupees, sorry, 6.50, 6.50, 6.50. Cost of a ink bottle is 6.50. Okay, number of times ink can be filled from the each bottle. So how many times? In one bottle we can fill 25 times. 25 times, this is rupees, so 25 times. Therefore cost of ink that can be filled in one bottle. Okay, so here 25 times in rupees, 6 rupees 50 paisa cost we can fill 25 times. Okay, 6 rupees 50 paisa we can fill 25 times. So 1 times what is the cost? With the 6 rupees 50 paisa we can fill 25 times ink in a pen. So one time, to fill one time, what is the cost? Cross multiplication means 1 into 650. 1 into 650 is 6.50 only, divided by 25. So division 25, 6.50. So here we can, this is a decimal number and this is number, just a number. 25, how much your decimal point is? 6 is less than 1. 25 ones are 25. Here 6 means 25 zeros are 0 because 6 is less than divisor 25. So we have to consider 25 zeros are 0. Minus means 6 minus 0 is 6 only, and this decimal point we can give half decimal point and carry 1 down, that is 5. Now 65. So 25 2s are 50, that is a nearer one, minus. So 65 minus 50 means 5 here 1 and bring this 0 down. Now 150. So 25 6 are 150. Answer is 0.26 rupees. So 0.26 rupees means 26 paise. Understood? 6 means before decimal point only one number. 6 we can't take 65 because here 0 point decimal point is there. So 6 means 25 zeros are 0, that is a nearer to that number. Now eighth question. The cost of 1 kg of potato is rupees 8. Find the cost of 36 kg 750 grams of potato. Here sentence, the cost of 1 kg of potato, how much? Rupees 8. It is given in the question. Find the cost of 36. Therefore the cost of 36 kg 750 grams of potato. So here main thing is kg and rupees. Cost of 1 kg of potato is 8. For 36 kg 750 grams means 36.750 we can write 36.750. So before decimal point is kg, before decimal point is kg, after decimal point is grams. So how much? Then cross multiplication means multiplying 36.750 into 8. 36.750 into 8. So after multiplying 36.750 into 8 is 294000 we got. So here after how many 1 1 2 3, after 3 digit decimal point is given. So here also with the in answer 1 2 3, after 3 number we have to put decimal point from right side. Okay, count from right side 1 2 3, then decimal point. So here also after 1 2 3 decimal point, it means the cost is 294 rupees. 294 rupees. It is a valid 294 rupees. So here next question. Next question is related to finding cost price, selling price and selling price. Next is related to profit, loss, cost price and selling price. So cost price, the the price at which something is brought is called the cost price. So what is meant by cost price? The price at which something is brought is the called the cost price. Means purchase price of purchase. The cost of something that we brought is cost price. If any overhead or maintenance charges on the particular, for example, overhead expenses means we have to add to the cost price, or maintenance of a machine also we have to add to the, after, for example, after buying car cost is 4 lakh. Then again after buying car 20,000 is spent for maintenance or a repair. So repair also we have to include in cost price. Then cost price will become 4,20,000. So overhead expense also we have to include in cost price. Then it become the total cost price. And if any other expenses related to the other expenses after other expenses immediate buying, after immediate buying means we have to add to the cost price. So cost price means the price at which something is brought is called the cost price. And selling price, the price, selling price means what, children? Selling price, the price at which is sold is called the selling price. The price at which sold is called the selling price. The product selling price. Selling price of a product is selling price. The gain in money is called profit. The gain in money means profit, income. Again, any profit means the gain in money, profit. Money lost in selling is called lost. Why after selling? Loss means it is a in the time of selling there is a loss. Money loss selling is called loss. The gain in money is called profit. The price at which is sold is called the selling price. Profit formula is, we have here, first we have to write separately the profit formula related to this exercise, then we can continue. Profit formula is selling price minus cost price. So profit means selling price is greater than cost price, then only we get profit. Okay, when selling price is greater than cost price, CP means cost price, then we get profit. Profit equals selling price minus cost price. Loss means cost price minus selling price. Means when we get loss means selling price is less than cost price. So here cost price is greater than selling price, then we get loss, we occur loss. Loss occur means loss equal cost price minus selling price. And here selling price formula also is there. So in your notes write separately cost price formula, separately formula, children. Cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. And formula to find cost price in the time of lost. Loss, when loss means cost price equal selling price plus loss. This we have to learn properly. Then selling price greater than cost price, then we get profit. When selling price is greater than cost price, we get profit. So profit formula is selling price minus cost price. And selling price is less than cost price, we get loss. So loss formula is cost price minus selling price. Cost price is greater. So greater we have to write first. So profit means greater amount is selling price. So greater amount we have to write. So selling price minus cost price. So here to find the selling price when cost price and profit is given, selling price is equal to cost price CP plus profit. To find the selling price when cost price and loss is given, CP minus loss. Now exercise 10.2, find profit or loss. When selling price is greater than cost price means profit. When cost price is greater than selling price means loss. So here overhead expenses is given, overhead charges that we have to add to the cost price itself. So here cost price is rupees 144 and selling price is 168. We have to find profit or loss. So here cost price is greater or selling price is greater. Selling price is greater. So selling price is greater than cost price. Then we get profit. Okay. When selling price is greater than cost price, then we get profit. Therefore, profit equal, what is the formula? When selling price and cost price is given, which is a greater? Selling price is greater. Selling price minus cost price. This is the formula. First we have to learn all formula related to this chapter. Then it will be easy to learn. So I am here 168 selling price and 144 is the cost price. Now 168 minus 144 means rupees 24. 24 is the answer. Next is cost price is rupees 172 and selling price is rupees 156. Now we have to find whether profit or loss here, which is a greater. Cost price 172, selling price is 152. So CP, cost price is greater than selling price amount. Check the amount. 172 is greater than 156. Then cost price is greater means we get loss. Here loss. Therefore, loss formula, which is greater amount here, cost price is greater than selling price. CP minus SP is the formula. What is the cost price? 172 minus 156. So rupees 172 minus 156 means 16. Answer is 16 rupees. So here cost price is rupees 249, selling price is rupees 245 and overhead charges is rupees 50. Overhead charges means operation charges. So it is occur in the buying time only. So cost price 249 plus 15 we have to add. So first find the actual cost price. Cost price is equal to 249 plus overhead expenses, overhead charges. How much? 15. 15 means 264. Now cost price is now 264. 264 is greater or 264 is a greater. 264 is a cost price. Selling price is 245. So which is greater? Cost price is greater than selling price. So profit or loss is done, then we get loss. When cost price is greater than selling price, then we get loss. So loss formula is loss equal cost price minus selling price. This is the formula. So cost price is 264 minus selling price is 245. So what is the answer? 264 minus 245 rupees 19. Loss is rupees 19. Now here fourth question, cost price is rupees 160 and selling price is 160. Overhead charges is 5. Overhead charges or a repair amount always we have to add it to the cost price. Okay, if any overhead charges or any repair amount we have to add to the cost price only. So here expenses, operation charges, expenses we have to add. Cost price amount is 160 rupees. To that plus overhead charges. Plus overhead charges how much? 5 rupees. So cost price is now 165 rupees. Total cost price is now 165 rupees. So 165 is the cost price and selling price is 160. So profit or loss here? Profit or loss? 160. So which is greater? Cost price is greater than selling price, then we get loss. When cost price is greater than selling price, then we get loss. So loss formula is loss equal cost price minus selling price. What is the cost price? Cost price now we have to consider 165, not 160. Okay, not 160, 160 plus 5. So 165 is the cost price minus selling price is 160. What is the difference? 5 rupees. Loss is 5 rupees. Is the answer.